Why should we be excited about a party in a Category A listed building that's about to be demolished and replaced by a highly controversial £100 million private residential complex right in the centre of Edinburgh? Why should we be excited about that? Apparently that's the emotion that we should all have, according to the establishment voices who are fluffing this Hidden Door festival, who are going to open today and have a bunch of bands and artists and stuff occupying the Old Scottish Widows HQ opposite the Commonwealth Pool. I've criticised this Hidden Door festival because everywhere they do an event, after they've done the event, private development just arrives. Student flats, luxury flats, these type of things. Hidden Door are responsible for what's described as art washing. Now, a lot of the people that are involved in Hidden Door won't be aware of this. They won't realise that that's actually what they're participating in. But some people who are involved in that organisation know fine well what's going on. They're going to be involved with the people who are part and parcel of the forthcoming development. People don't know what art washing is, so I took the liberty of asking ChatGPT, what is art washing? Art washing is a term used to describe a phenomenon where corporations, developers or governments use art and cultural events as a means to improve their public image or mask the negative impacts of their actions, particularly in relation to gentrification or social issues. It is a form of greenwashing or social washing that aims to create a positive perception of an entity or project by associating it with artistic or cultural activities. By doing so, the entities involved attempt to rebrand themselves as supporters of the arts and communities while diverting attention from their underlying motives or actions. That's exactly what goes on everywhere Hidden Door are involved. There's a whole bunch of other private capital agendas going on, and these folk turn up and do a wee bit of music and art and that, and everybody's like, oh, isn't that great? Well, it's no great. Nah. The site award at Scottish Widows deserves a public inquiry. The council needs sacked for allowing that to go through. The council should be hunted for doing that. There's only 8% of buildings in Scotland get Category A status, and the Old Scottish Widows HQ is one of them. It's a building of national and even international architectural and historical importance. For one part, it'll be sad to see that just turn into a whole bunch of luxury flats. But we also know the demographic that will change when that happens. So this is just going to raise the median property value of the city. There's no social housing kickback from that. The council never played hardball with these people. But more to the point on the art side of things, artists should have squatted that building and said, there's no way we're going to let a private residential development occur here. It's a crime to the city itself. It's an insult to the local population. And even on a sort of architectural, artistic level, it's going to destroy a really important building. For what? So a bunch of rich people can have some investment properties. What about the fact that this Hidden Door seems to be supported by all the main arts establishment as well? You notice the International Festival is retweeting them and endorsing them. That's significant. And Neil Cooper, who's like our most bromidic, insipid arts correspondent, in anticipation of this year's event, had harked back to an event in 2015 where a Polish artist had put on a going out dress before putting a large chunk of chalk in her mouth and crawling around the ground for 5 hours. So he's obviously excited about the art that they're going to bring to this year's event, like, you know. So just a few thoughts on the whole destruction of the Old Scottish Widows site and to be replaced by luxury properties, and the excited jamboree of artists and art reviewers and establishment voices all cheering this on like this is something to be excited about. I didn't really get it, like, it's not for me.